The one thing between you and your fitness goals is the resistance. In this video, I'll be sharing you 7 resistances which you need to overcome to achieve your fitness goals. I've done a lot of research and also a living, breathing example who had all these 7 resistance and have broke through all this resistance. Okay, so if you are ready to learn from this video, type in breakthrough in the comment box. Okay, so let us help you to break through all the 7 resistance. Let's get started. The first resistance which I faced was resistance to start. So whenever you are new to something, you always are scared. So fitness was new to me in the beginning of 2020. I didn't know what workout to do. I didn't know what to eat. I didn't know. I was seeing a lot of stuff on the internet, but it was confusing me rather than giving me clarity. So that unawareness or that you not knowing, that was the resistance to start. So slowly, instead of thinking more, I started taking action. I started taking step by step of few things. I started getting into association with the right kind of people who were physically active in a right community, and also finding out mentors who are very knowledgeable and also who has done whatever I aspire to become. So first resistance to start, that can only be overcome if you can take action. The second resistance is resistance to set realistic goals. So I saw a Bollywood movie called Tufan, where the lead actor is Farhan Akhtar, and he goes on from a person who is a middle-aged person to a fit boxer. Okay, he was a fit boxer in his 20s. Later on, there is a gap, and then he becomes later in the 30s a fit actor. It all duration which he took about 18 months for his prep. But when we see in the movie, it's a matter of 30 minutes or so, right? So that gives a false illusion. Okay, I set out to maybe a goal I put it, but I do not have the right mindset behind that. So setting the right mindset with the goal is very, very important. Whenever you set a goal, it should not be just for a matter of a month or 2 months, but you should set your milestones between that goal. So your goal is to lose 10 kgs of fat. You should have a monthly goal, which may be a half a kg or a 1 kg of fat. You can lose it, which is realistic to you, and you can set it for the next 6 months, next 10 months, which slowly you can do it. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be like, okay, in 30 days I want to have a 6-pack abs. It is not possible. And if somebody is claiming it, you can have it. If you're having a 40% body fat percentage, it's not going to happen. So it will take its due course of time, because you didn't have that family pack in 30 days. It took you years of overeating, years of bad habits. So you have went into your current state. Resistance to invest. This is the third resistance. So whenever we Indians as such, we want everything free. Do you agree with that? Right? I too was with the same mindset that, okay, let me figure it on my own. Okay, so I started with walking, I just started with some jogging, and I was not getting the right kind of results. So I thought, okay, let me not eat this, let me not eat sugar, let me not eat carbs, let me not eat rice. It was all the myths I was just following through some from Instagram or from YouTube, and I was getting misled. I was getting disappointed because I was not seeing the kind of difference. Then I invested the money in terms of a course. I started getting certified from ACE, American Council on Exercise. That was my due interest in my health and fitness. That's where I invested around 50 to 60,000 rupees in terms of getting the knowledge and getting certified. So very important thing is, if you do not want to be a trainer, that's fine. But for your knowledge, try to get a trainer who can help you, who can coach you, who can guide you in the right path, rather than just trying to reinvent the wheel. It will take you years and years. Instead, learn from the right resources, learn from the right mentors, and invest in your health and fitness. The next resistance is resistance to be consistent. Now, how many of you agree that the key to anything to be successful is being consistent? Whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to run a marathon, whether you want to succeed at your career, anywhere, anything significant, it takes time and it takes a consistent effort. Yes. Now, for this consistent effort, if you want to be consistent, you need to have three elements in this. One is self-discipline. Second one is an environment. Third one is a clear goal, right? So let me repeat it again. For a consistent behavior change, okay, this is a consistent behavior what you want to do. You want to identify yourself as a fit person. That can only happen when your behavior is of a fit person. If your behavior is of a lazy person, then you can't be consistent to become fit. You understand? Okay. So if you want to be a fit person, your self-discipline about your waking up, what food you are eating, what exercise you are doing on a consistent basis, that repetition activity will help you in terms of this behavior. Okay, what behavior you want to choose, that you are able to help or put fuel in the fire. Second thing is in terms of the environment. Environment is very important, because just imagine you are in a park where your goal is to ride a bicycle, not just any bicycle, but a single wheel bicycle. Okay, and you go into the park. There's two scenarios. One is there is only one person in the park who is riding the single wheel bicycle, but he is little scared. He's trying to figure it out. But the other scenario is there are like 20-30 people of them who are going on a single wheel and who are singing and who are whistling, who are happy and who are just enjoying around the park. Now, which scenario would like? The second scenario, obviously. Why? Because there is a social proof. There is a community of people, and with that community, there is an environment created. So you can learn quickly, you can execute quickly. So that's the second parameter to be consistent. So if you want to be more fit, be in association of more fit people. Third one is clear goal. Now, if you do not know where you want to go, you can go anywhere, but anywhere is not a good place. So if you want to lose certain kind of fat, if you want to become fit, if you want to do something, you should have a clarity. Okay, so get that clarity, set some right realistic goals. So your behavior or consistent behavior can be with a self-discipline, environment and a clear goal. Resistance to follow a mentor. Let me read a quote from Albert Einstein. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I do not know. This is written by Albert Einstein. Literally, I was a victim of this resistance, and I overcame this by surrendering. Some of the people who get a mentor, but they do not surrender. What does surrender means? It's about accepting and following whatever they are teaching you without second doubts, right? So that's where, if they are shown your path, follow across to the path until to the T, right? So don't get a mentor and start doubting that person. Then there is no use of getting a mentor, because mentor can be only very, very useful if you can surrender and follow across to the 100%. Resistance to follow a process. Now my mentor is always used to say is people fail, systems work. Okay, so what does it mean? Is you need to follow through a process, a system. If you are just following across one thing for a day and then tomorrow you are changing across, it is not going to be a cakewalk achieving your goals. Now let's take example of a 5-day split. Okay, 5-day split. Monday you are doing upper body training, Tuesday there is a lower body training, Wednesday there is core, Thursday either it's a rest day or you do some mobility and functional drills, and then Friday again there is upper body, then Saturday there is lower body, and then Sunday is a rest day. Now this is a system, this is a process. Now if you fight with this and Monday you do, okay, I'll do arms, I'll do biceps, okay, you do all the time, the entire workout you're only doing arms. Okay, then you feel the next day, Tuesday, I need to work on my core. Okay, you started working on your core, and in the same day, Tuesday, you felt that, okay, let me also do some lunges, let me also do some squats. Okay, then Wednesday, there is again, you don't know what exactly you are doing, so you are doing mixture of everything, and you are training all your muscle groups in one day, so you're not giving the rest to the muscles. So it's not about doing the hard way, it's about doing it the smart way. You need to give the rest, proper rest to your muscles, so that they grow. Okay, hypertrophy happens through rest, not with doing only exercise. After you're done with the exercise, that's where your muscle fibers are joining together. In exercise, they break, and later on they join and they become stronger. That's where hypertrophy is there. But if you do not follow a proper process, either it's a 5-day split of upper body, lower body or something, or push-pull workouts, push-pull leg, that workout. So it's gonna be very, very difficult for you if every day you are watching some YouTube video and that person might be doing any of this. Okay, he might be doing entire body workout. Okay, but if you're not following a proper system, it will be very difficult to do. So follow a process, follow a system. Resistance to learn. This was a big lesson, resistance for me. We all set some goals, right? And most of the time, the goals, we may not be able to achieve it, right? And there is a saying, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, right? If you're thinking sometimes you lose, it's not, you're not losing there, but you're learning something from that failure. That's temporary failure. If you can make that as your stepping stone for success, that's, they say it, right? Failures are the stepping stones to success. What does it mean is, if you do not hit that goal, if you do not achieve whatever your goal was, you got some lessons what you need not to do in the next time when you try it. Okay, so do not change the goal. Give yourself some more time and change in the way what things which you should avoid. Okay, so whatever things failed, you may stop doing those and you start doing what worked for you. Okay, so become a lifelong learner. What I learned from a mentor, Siddharth, has been a lifelong learner. It's never get waste whatever you learned in your life. Somewhere else you will find it very useful. So Steve Jobs, one of my role models, he learned this calligraphy, okay, in terms of writing beautiful scriptures somewhere in his college. He applied it in his design thinking in Apple when he was designing his Macintosh and the other products. So you don't know what you're learning, where you'll be implementing it, where you'll be applying it, but become a lifelong learner. So these are the 7 resistance which I had to overcome, and some of them I'm still overcoming it. I'm not perfect, but my name is Ravi Tej. I'm a certified fitness trainer, and if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, consider subscribing, and have a good one. See you in the next time, and that's it. Bye bye.